everyone. Sorry for the angle of the phone. I did not know where else to set it up, how to set it up in my bathroom here. But today I wanted to show you the Clairol Root Touch-Up. This one is in medium brown, and as you can see, I have lots of gray coming in. You know, this is for in between dyeing your hair, and it only takes 10 minutes. Like after you put it on, it takes 10 minutes, you wash it off, and you know, it matches. I find it matches pretty good. You know, sometimes if I put the dark brown, like I used to use the dark brown, it'll end up making my hair look a little black in some places, but this is fine for me. You know, I don't go to the hairdressers very often. It's very expensive. I try and do my hair at home as best as I can, and the Root Touch-Up, I really like it. So in it, you get everything you need. You get the little brush, you know, to put the color on. And let me get everything out here. So of course you get the instructions, and when you open the instructions up, you have gloves inside, and they're latex free if anybody has latex allergies, because I do, and so the gloves are latex free. And then you get of course the permanent color cream, and then the developing cream, and you get the little plastic thing to mix it in. So let's go ahead and mix it, and then we'll start dyeing the hair. So keep in mind, I mean, you only get a little bit, you know, I don't know if you can see that, but you know, it's not going to do like your entire head, but it will do the roots. And especially if you want to just do like, you know, the parts that are being seen, like on the sides and on the top here, it's perfect. Sometimes if I just want to do like the middle, just because I don't feel like dyeing my whole head, I will just squirt a little bit of each of the product out into the container, because you don't want to mix it, because once it's mixed you have to use it, right? But I will just put a little bit in there, and then I'll use that, and then I have leftovers for the next time. So okay, so it's all mixed up. So I always like to start on the root. Actually, I'm going to look in my mirror over here because it's bigger. It's really hard to see in the phone. So, you know, you just put it on. I mean, it's not like, you know, hairdressing equipment. Not that I'm a hairdresser, but, you know, I do have some bigger brushes, but I wanted to show you, you know, how it works with everything that you get in the kit, because not everybody has the hair dyeing brushes. They're not expensive. I've gotten them for, you know, like maybe $2 or $1.50 or something. I think they might even have some at the dollar store, if I'm not mistaken. But I've gotten mine usually at the pharmacy, and I think Amazon might even have them. I'll actually look and see for the actual brushes if they have them on Amazon, and I'll post a link below along with the link for this one. So you might want to do it in a well-ventilated area, because it does have quite a smell. I don't have a window in my bathroom or one of those fans, but I'm sitting by the door with the door open because it does have a smell. The only hair color that I've seen that doesn't really have much of a smell is I think it's called the Natural Instincts. I've tried it before, and it just smells like a perfumey kind of smell, and it's almost like one of these temporary kind of things, because it's not very harsh on your hair. It does wash out, you know. It's one of those, I believe they call it like a temporary hair color. Sometimes I'll do you know, in the back of the ear there, like in case I want to pull my hair up. And on the base here, just so you don't see a ton of gray, but again, it's a temporary color, you know. It's not meant to be like doing your whole hair amazingly. Yeah, so you're not like doing your whole head. It's just, you know, if you're out and you don't want, in case if the wind blows and you don't want to have all your gray showing, or if you have a hot date, you know, plus if you don't have a lot of time to waste, it takes 10 minutes. Well, after you put it on. The longest process is actually putting it on. But after that, it's just a 10-minute wait. I wash my hair right away. You know, like with hair dyes, they say wait 24 hours to actually use shampoo, but I don't wait because I don't want the smell of hair dye on my hair. Look at this. I just got hair dye on my face. Oh my God. There was a trick that my old hairdresser many years used to use. If I had hair dye on my face, she would actually take a wet cloth and put it in her cigarette ashes and then scrub it on the skin, and it actually worked, but you know, I'm sure it's different today because most places don't allow smoking indoors, and also, I don't know how good are ashes on your face, right? I'm pretty sure that they came up with better products. It was funny though. She was a funny lady. I used to like going to her. This is a long time ago. Oh my God, I'm talking maybe 30 years ago. I've been doing my own hair for a long time. I just find it very expensive. I know it's not as great looking, but you know, on a budget, we can actually do our hair somewhat decent, right? Just want to make sure that there's a lot up there, because up there it tends to, I tend to miss sometimes. I don't know. Sometimes I think when I use, you know, that brush color that I put in, that temporary, maybe it's not, I don't wipe it off enough, and it's still there, so the color's not taking as well. All right, so I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes and rinse my hair in the shower and dry it, and then I'll show you the end results. Okay, so here are the results. I was able to flip my phone again, so the video might look weird at the beginning, but I had nowhere else to put it on my sink. Okay, so as you can see, I'll dip down. It did cover the white, and as I mentioned before, it seems like the darker brown holds the color better, and it just seems to cover it a lot nicer. But when I use it too much, as you can see in some places, it gets a little darker, you know, like it looks like there's some black in there. So I've got to figure out how to do it a little better. Or maybe I can just put the dark brown on the top here, and then the rest of my hair I can do the medium. You know, that might be something that I'll try in the future. I did miss a couple of little spots. I don't know if it was just because it didn't take, or I just didn't put enough on that area, but for the most part it looks okay, you know. So if I had to go out somewhere, I don't have this big white strip of exposed roots showing up. So I hope you liked today's video. I will link it down below for you if you're interested in getting the root touch-up, and you can check out all of the other colors that they have as well that will match better with your hair. So have a good one. I'll see you in the next one.